18 tiếng và chúng ta đã đi được 61% cốt truyện. Ok, cố gắng thêm được miếng nào hay miếng đó. Hy vọng là cuối tháng này mình phải kết thúc được trò này để nhảy qua trò kế tiếp chứ nhỉ. Ok. Hôm nay làm biến bật con avatar quá. Thì bây giờ chúng ta sẽ đi thâm nhập vào trong doanh trại của địch để phá hoại từ bên trong.
Here we are. Wait, let me slip in from above and open it. Come on then, Duma. We gotta get up on that roof. We too shall continue our search for somewhere we might enter.
We'll rejoin you later then, Ray.
Khó vậy, giờ mình phải kiểu mình phải kiểu gì trà trộn bằng cách đi trên đầu của quân địch.
Sweet! That is a conveniently open window. Bet I could get in through there with Duma's help. Is the Volga ready, Elena?
Connection established. Do you copy? Does this device belong to Raymond Lawrence, captain of the Aegis, outbound from the planet of Vergold?
Huh? This ain't no Vergoldian code. Who is this?
Pardon the sudden contact. This is the first officer of the Pan-Galactic Federation vessel Astoria, Mario
The
L.
Astoria? You've got some nerve.
Please, allow me to explain. We are currently en route to rescue the crew of the Aegis.
Rescue? I've got a record of you destroying the Aegis, and a freighter's worth of evidence of you breaching your own UP-3. Once I'm off this rock, you are done for. You hear me?
Wait, who is in violation of the UP-3? Explain yourself, please. What is going on?
I ain't looking for help from someone who shot me down in the first place. I've already made contact with Vergold and got some actual help on the way. Thanks for wasting my time. Over.
Wait, we still have to...
Like I'm not busy enough. Come on, Ray. Gotta get back to the gang quick. Stairs, huh? Can't hurt to see what's down there.
Ok, giờ chúng ta sẽ đi khoáng đồ trước. Thấy có cái rương kim cương này, thấy có vẻ hấp dẫn. Ai được bình hồi sinh. Mẹ nói cầu thang là ở này đúng không?
All right, coast looks clear. That door there on the southeastern side looks like a pretty inconspicuous spot. Come on, this way. And you are certain about this? Yeah, have some faith.
Is aught amiss?
Aught sure is. Forget about it. I found a place for us to hide out. Come on. Right.
À, chắc kiểu này là chỗ này là sẽ tổ chức đám cưới.
Look for somewhere to hide out. Back there looks like a good spot, eh?
And one which grants us vantage over the interior of the basilica as well. I hid myself away for entire nights in places like this as a youth.
Hey, Raymond.
What is it?
You are shouldering a fair amount of pressure. Do not think you are alone. Rely upon us should the need come.
Sure, yeah. When the time comes.
I see Neon is quite in shock to see my father in attendance.
He is not of our concern. Where is Her Highness?
She's today's star. You're just gonna have her out there on display.
That dress.
Today, on this finest day, it is an honor to gather here with you all as we witness history in the making. Our world has long been split in two, but today the Vale Empire and the Kingdom of Osirius at last come together as one.
The hell is that?
Scorpion.
Scorpio, what?
Gerard Euville, Leticia Osirius, as of this very moment, the two of you stand as the makers of history, new rulers of our world. Step forth.
Raymond, no word as of yet?
Nope. And we're out of time. Looks like we'll be putting on a show, fellas. Come on. Elena!
Outside.
A new beginning.
For a fleeting moment, I was not so averse to the idea of our marriage. But I cannot love one who would forfeit their own wedding ceremony to some foul plot.
Leticia!
Ray!
Shoot them down!
Be burned into my mind.
Yeah.
Give you my blade.
Of course. I presumed you might ask after it?
You have my thanks. Now, let us join our allies in the fray.
Well said.
Lady, why have you returned?
Huh. Excitement has always followed you from the days of our youth, cousin.
Where's the Emperor? We have lost him. Their numbers are too vast.
And Prince Gerard.
I am jealous. There are those who would lay their lives down for you, and in such numbers. For me come none. A pitiful man, such as myself, could never truly deserve your love.
Oh, you poor little thing.
The Emperor has already been evacuated. Let's get you to safety too.
Leave me be! This is too much already.
Oh, stop being such a petulant brat. Act your age. Lola, you take care of the rest.
Very well. But we will have a discussion about the device upon my return.
Yes, yes.
Dissent amongst their ranks.
I'm so sorry you had to see that.
I commend you for carrying out such a cunning plan, despite the limits of this world's technology. But I come under order of the Emperor. We'll be taking Princess Leticia into our custody.
We are past such foolishness. This battle shall rage on until only the victor is left standing.
Then expect no mercy from us. As long as we keep you alive, it doesn't matter what happens to your friends.
Ghê.
Settle this now!
Chết mồ rồi. Cái thằng anh be khùng nó ở đây rồi. Chán ghê.
Chance of survival dropping. Accelerate.
Ôi chết queo luôn.
It falls to me.
Quên mất là cái nào là phép hồi sinh rồi. Tiền sự nó hai đứa yếu xìu này. thằng khùng anh bé ấy chết hoài.
The power of the earth.
Better all the time.
I was too careless. Is that the best we can do? Confound it.
Father!
Fool! Why have you come here?
The battle has been decided. The Imperial forces are on the retreat.
Most of their warships off the coast were driven away by our Fulga battalion. Victory is ours.
Midas, I am sorry to have forced your Fulga into battle. And for much else.
Ready to reconcile, then?
We can discuss this after our return.
Yes, and discuss we shall. These are the Virians you spoke of? Albert, Theo, seize them. There is much I might ask of them.
This isn't over.
I am Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny of the Pan-Galactic Federation. The two of you are under arrest for violation of the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
I know that voice.
A friend of yours?
Yeah, real good friend. She's from the Astoria, the one that destroyed my ship.
What?
You're trying to take out the Virians in order to cover your tracks, are you?
That is not true. We only... Behind you, Raymond!
Neon, the battle is over. Surrender now.
Is that your idea of a joke, Your Majesty? Because this is far from over. You can have Baltar back. One little fortress means nothing. We are not defeated yet. Theo! Look at what your selfish betrayal has cost us. After you and your father were promised glory under the Empire.
I would rather prefer death than allowing such a thing come to pass.
Then die.
Why? What would possess you to protect me?
I am sorry, my boy. I should have known your anguish.
I ought to have done this from the start.
Let us take our leave, Neon. Damn it! Get back here!
Father! Father!
His vitals are fading fast. Without a med pod, he might not make it.
Father! Open your eyes! Please!
I have yet to atone for my betrayal to you!
Hold. We still have much to discuss back home.
My good friends, I am sorry.
Radio your sick bay.
What?
Listen to me. That ship of yours knows what's going on down here. Get that man into a med pod now!
I can't! The underdeveloped planet protect...
It's your Federation tech that's about to kill this underdeveloped planet's king! We've got an android here recording this entire situation! I dare you to let him die! I'll rip apart the Federation piece by piece till there's not a damn thing left!
Fine. I get it. This is Marielle. Akizuki, do you read? I am requesting a med pod transfer here. Stat. It is for the elderly man lying near me.
Father!
Don't worry, Leticia. The king is gonna be okay.
Do you truly mean it?
You bet. Now let me introduce you to our savior who's gonna see to it. A golden child of the Pan-Galactic Federation, and apparently a regular UP3 rule breaker, Lieutenant Marielle Kenny. I've got a lot of questions, and you've got the answers.
Understood. Please commence transfer.
Father...
Leticia.
Oh, Father. Oh, thank goodness.
Is His Majesty truly well now?
Yes. There is no longer any cause for concern.
Indeed. My body has made that much very apparent. Why, I feel as if my entire being has been cleansed. Lambert. Now I too have seen it. A glimpse of the realm of stars. I see. If these fellows were our foes, I would surely have lost my nerve much, much earlier than you. Brother. While inside that contraption, I overheard one of your subordinates state that in saving my life, you may have violated the laws of your world.
It was the Pan-Galactic Federation that violated the laws of your kingdom first.
That place. A boat which sails among the stars. I should love to see its interior at least once.
Pardon me, Your Highness, but please, you must rest for now.
Leticia, Bertrand, if you would be so kind as to take things from here, I believe I will take Lady Marielle's advice.
Yes.
But Father,
Be at ease. I shall remain beside your father.
Maester...
We have much to discuss, including what comes next as well.
I understand. Thank you, Maester Midas.
All right. Maybe that's our cue to have our own little talk.
Okay then. Let me contact my ship and have it prepare for transfer.
Hey, Bertrand. Is there somewhere around here we could borrow for a bit while we talk?
But that means the people of this planet could overhear us.
Give me a break. A Kenny getting all stiff over some treaty? Or did you forget that this is all on account of you using us for target practice?
So be it. Marielle to Akizuki. I'm going to speak with Captain Raymond and some of the local populace for a moment. Yes, I understand. However, please hold your position. Thank you for waiting, shall we?
Let us make our way to the council chamber.
Right, yes. Thank you.
Bình thường cái phòng họp nó phía kia mà tự nhiên giờ nó lại chạy đi đâu nữa. Ok, cái phòng họp nó nằm đây.
The truth is, I have no idea why Bennett the Astoria's captain opened fire. It's a mystery to me.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Lieutenant Kenny, Captain Raymond's point about treaty violations stands. I should inform you. I will be making a record of this planet, and everything stated between us here. If you are unable or unwilling to speak candidly, this discussion will likely become unpleasant.
I am well aware of that. Am I correct in assuming you're an android?
Yes, I am an Arnold Robotics model E014297.
Her name's Elena.
I have heard that the androids made by Arnold Robotics on Verguld are among the finest in the galaxy. Elena, I swear to you that all I speak here is absolutely true, including the fact that I came here to help.
What is this bull?
Ray. Lieutenant Kenny, I logged an unnatural delay between the second and third barrage just before the Aegis was downed by the Astoria. Can you please explain what caused this?
The truth is... Captain, we can be in contact range of the Verguld registered merchant vessel Aegis in 3 minutes.
Good work. Activate cloaking device. 60 seconds after activation, warp out and prepare to attack.
Captain, please wait. May I remind you, cloaking is for emergency situations only. It is also prohibited during warp for the safety of other vessels.
And I'm saying this is an emergency situation. Or perhaps you elite officers can't follow orders without explaining each little law they're based upon.
No, it's just that we have no reason to fire upon a ship from planet Verguld, especially without warning. Even if they were hostile, attacking without warning is a violation of Article 32.
Cloak has been activated, Captain. Now exiting warp.
Wait!
Lieutenant Kenny, I didn't hear you repeat the Captain's orders.
Upon exiting warp, prepare to attack.
Now entering conventional space. 1 million kilometers to the Aegis. Currently at 1/4 impulse.
Excellent. Decloak at 500,000 kilometers. Arm the phase cannons. Fire the first barrage at 350,000 kilometers.
Phase cannons? Do you intend to destroy them?
Lieutenant Kenny, I didn't hear you repeat the order.
Repeating the orders isn't merely for confirmation. It is also to allow for correction in the event of an order given in error.
We have an issue. It appears the good lieutenant doesn't know what activities the Vergoldians have been up to.
Are you referring to their recent actions as an anti-Federation influence? Even then, attacking them unprovoked and without notice will only work to their benefit.
Now within 350,000 kilometers of enemy vessel.
Replace Lieutenant Kenny on tactical authority. Now! Fire the first barrage!
Firing first barrage.
No!
Enemy shields efficiency holding at 60%.
Arm proton torpedoes and launch in succession once we have a lock on them. Just make sure not to hit their engines.
We're after the cargo they have stored there. I want it in one piece.
We have a lock. Firing proton torpedoes.
Enemy vessel shields holding at 20%. Captain, their warp drive remains intact. They could still attempt escape maneuvers.
Hurry with the next phase cannon barrage. I'd rather have them destroyed than let them get away.
Captain, what you are doing is criminal. Upon my authority as first officer, I hereby relieve you of command.
Very well. I do believe it's written in your beloved Federation laws that the consent of 3 senior officers is needed to relieve a captain of their command. Are there any among you that agree with Lieutenant Kenny?
Wait, what?
Lieutenant, you are hereby removed from duty for the crimes of disobeying an order and treason. Now off to the brig, Mariel.
Wake up, everyone! This is crazy! What's happened to you all?
I see. That would certainly explain the delay before their third barrage. In which case, Raymond, I do believe we owe Lieutenant Kenny some thanks.
Sure, if her story's true. So what cargo was this Bennett guy after anyway?
Duma, most likely.
That thing?
The Cherevereians appeared most interested in Duma as well. They too are part of your Federation, correct?
What are you?
But what I still don't get is why you're here now, Mariel. Weren't you sent to the brig?
I was released as soon as we returned to base. My guess is the captain thought me a nuisance, but little more than that. So I borrowed a ship from the space station and escaped once I had the chance.
What?
I was hoping to recover the black box of the Aegis. With it, I should be able to acquire proof of Captain Bennett's misconduct.
I find it unlikely that a Federation base would overlook the departure of a borrowed vessel not within their flight plans.
That's way worse than just disobeying orders. Why would you go so far?
When I was little, my grandmother taught me the ins and outs of the Federation's core systems. I can infiltrate them pretty much as I please. I'm certain my use of the ship will go unnoticed for some time. And my grandfather had this to say to me. Trust in what you think is right. I know you've got what it takes to stick to your principles through thick and thin. Now, go and apologize to the Aegis's captain.
Emerson T. Kenny. Quite the hero, sending his granddaughter here with a stolen ship.
That's not all. Some members of the crew who doubted the motives of Bennett and the Astoria also came along with me. The high-speed merchant vessel Akizuki is now currently monitoring my status from planetary orbit.
You mean to say that your comrades are observing all this from some unseen location?
Oh, yes. I know it might be discomforting, but it was a necessary precaution to ensure my safety.
Thank you for healing my father. On behalf of my kingdom, I offer you my sincerest gratitude. Oh, did I misunderstand in some way?
Well, no, not exactly. I just wasn't expecting.
Is it odd that I wish to express my thanks to those who saved the life of a loved one? Chloe, do you believe Marielle here is lying?
No, Princess Leticia. I believe she is telling the truth.
Ray, you are within your rights to be angry about your vessel. Be that as it may, I find Lieutenant Kenny to be honest in her attempts to enact justice.
All of the crew, including myself, share the blame for not stopping the Astoria's attack upon your ship. You have my word that we will make the proper restitutions, punish those responsible, and bring the truth to light. Captain Raymond.
Fine. If you do end up in a Federation courtroom for this, I suppose I can appear on your behalf as a witness.
Thank you.
Now, we know that Bennett is after Duma, and also that you, apparently, don't know why. Next question is, who the hell are these Virians?
Well, I can't say for certain. However, those two I met were also being hunted by Captain Bennett, much like the Aegis. They are military deserters from Vir, another Federation member planet.
Deserters? So that's why there are no other Virians in the Empire.
This is all according to Bennett, though, so I can't be sure how much of it is true. The only thing I know for certain is that they are acting unlawfully here on this planet.
Violating the UP3, huh?
Yes, correct. I realize this is rude of me to ask, but will you help me apprehend them?
Why don't you just transfer them?
That's impossible without transport trackers or communicators, as you know.
It would seem, then, that the interests of all present are in alignment.
Yeah. We gotta charge into the Empire, take the Virians alive, and put an end to this war. Those three are the key to everything happening on this planet and up in space.
I cannot permit the use of Akizuki's equipment, but I can assist, personally.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that while I understand what Marielle is saying, there's still something that kind of bothers me. I got the impression that the Virians had truly sworn their loyalty to the Empire.
Huh?
It's not like we have to change our plan or anything. Just something to keep in mind, I guess?
Your hunches often prove correct. We will be careful.
Right.
Now then, I think it best if we consult with Maester Midas and the others about how to proceed. Let us return to my father's chambers.
Let us proceed to His Majesty's quarters.
Indeed. Maester Midas and everyone are like to be present already.
Lại tiếp tục cái tiết mục chạy tới chạy lui chạy xuôi chạy ngược. Ôi trời ơi, tại sao game này có thể nghèo nàn đến mức như vậy?
Sorry, but my answer is no.
Is that so?
What's up?
Would you mind waiting a moment longer?
It was Leticia who ran about trying to complete the Folga, while Melthia completed preparations. Raymond and the others helped along the way, and Malkia provided the stones. I simply showed up at the right time, hardly a praiseworthy accomplishment.
And yet it would not have reached completion without you. I must also make amends for not protecting you after you saved Albert.
It does not befit a king to dwell on the past. Admit that what happened was beyond your control. Your softness is what enables Lambert to take advantage of you.
Midas.
And the war is not yet over. Regardless of the truth, the path this nation has followed for the past 14 years was set by the choice you made long ago. Grant me a seat now for my meritorious deeds pertaining to the Folga, and you know full well that conflict will follow.
Midas.
You recognize the Folga is not a weapon of war. That alone is honor enough. However, if you must absolutely insist on seeing me rewarded, grant me a Folga of my own once everything is settled. That is all I ask.
No, 2 Folga.
Why?
If we live long enough, there may come a time where we wish to fly our separate ways, don't you think?
No, 1 is enough.
Very well. It shall be done.
What's so amusing?
Oh, it is merely that I never thought I would live to see you make such a face.
I agree.
Blast you both.
Huh. Don't think you have to worry anymore.
Father, Maester Midas, I must speak with you about what's to come. May I...
Are you really gonna tag along? I can't imagine you've ever been in a real scuffle.
Please don't underestimate me. My grandfather taught me how to shoot, and my grandmother instructed me in close quarters combat. A war on an underdeveloped planet doesn't frighten me. And another thing. Address me with a little more respect.
Oh, got it, Marielle. But isn't assisting in a war about as big a violation of the UP3 as it gets?
I am keeping my involvement to the bare minimum. I came with as little equipment as possible to reduce the impact the Federation's actions have upon this planet's historical trajectory. Not to mention that I came here alone.
Just relax, okay? A whole lot happened, but we're gonna be fighting on the same side now. So let's try and keep things friendly, okay?
I was just asking if she's ready. I don't think a Kenny would get cold feet over a little UP3 infraction. And how can I question your moxie after you went and stole a ship?
If you doubt my resolve, then I'll convince you with my actions. I am in no position to argue anyway.
Ray, don't you think that was a little childish?
As long as she's flashing around her Fed credentials, she deserves all she gets.
Regardless, the war on this planet is nearing its end. We need to make sure we leave with no regrets.
Not much time left till things are set to really pop off. Wonder what everyone else is up to.
Rồi giờ tới màn kiểu tìm đồng đội để xem có kích hoạt được cốt truyện ẩn hay không.
Hey, so what are you guys up to here?
Oh, nothing in particular. We were simply having a quiet chat since, for better or worse, all this will be over tomorrow.
Not all. The war will end, true. But there will be much more to do after.
You and Letty are now more than up to the task. You two have become the bedrock of the kingdom. And I have no doubt you can overcome any obstacle.
One would hope. Raymond, I assume you and your friends will be returning to your home planet after this is over?
Yeah, that's most likely.
I don't suppose we can convince you to stay a while longer for the sake of Letty and the rest of us?
Do not be absurd, Theo. Raymond and his friends have their own concerns. Our sole priority should be ensuring they are able to return to their homes without anything to weigh on their minds. Yes. Yeah, I suppose you're right. We can at least retain that final shred of dignity after all they have done to aid us. Forgive us, Raymond, but we need your abilities for just one more day.
Sure. Don't worry about it.
To think I would stand here now to fight for the kingdom. If only I had put my trust in everyone here from the start.
Ray,
What's up?
it would seem that we are nearing the end.
Yeah.
Ray, if I may, what is your home planet like?
I guess it's a normal planet.
I know not what you consider normal.
It's just normal. What can I say? Hey, Leticia. Tell me, what's the kingdom of Osirius like?
It is beautiful, vast, and normal.
Yep. For most people, normal is wonderful.
Oh, why must you tease me so, Ray?
I'm sorry for teasing you. To be perfectly honest, my mind is just focused on preparing for what needs to be done tomorrow.
I pray tomorrow brings us victory.
You said it. Guess I'd better get some shut-eye.
You must rest up this eve, for we make our move on the morrow.
Excuse me? You see, I dropped my brooch somewhere out on the Osirius plains. And I figured travelers pass through the area quite often. Would you be able to look for my brooch for me?
Sao bà này bà cứ nói nhỏ nhỏ rồi ta.
I did see a strange flowering blue. And I had never really been that far away from town before. I forget exactly where.
It's kind of different seeing Star Twinkle from planetside, eh?
Oh, yes, I suppose so. Normally, my only interaction with such stars is a sector data on a screen. But when you can look up at the ground beneath your feet, it's beautiful.
It's been a while since I did any stargazing as well. In that sense, maybe I should be happy you guys shot me down.
Is that sarcasm?
Look, Sorry about earlier. I was out of line. Thanks to your efforts in stopping Bennett, Chloe, Elena, and I were able to escape safely. We even got to meet some really nice folks. Our trip on this world has actually been pretty damn fun.
My grandfather often said things like that. Grandmother disagreed with him, but I never would have imagined I'd find myself in this situation.
Guess it's the Kenny fate.
We have a lot of enemies, you know. How I was bullied since I was a child, coming from a military family known to be blind to all but the end results.
I suppose notoriety tends to be part of the whole hero package.
I don't want to be a hero. All I want is to perform my duty faithfully and see justice enacted.
I don't know, definitely sounds like the makings of a hero.
I knew you were being sarcastic.
Giờ mà thêm con nhỏ kia vô nữa là phải ngồi set chiêu cho nó nữa. Ít kiếp nào mới xong.
Target sighted.
Sweet! Sweet!
The other day, some children playing in the fountain scratched me.
Anyone home?
have some new stock?
Mình mua được 10 món, sợ cũng không đủ tiền đấy chứ. Này chắc là cũng là tiết mục endgame rồi. Này mà muốn nó có bộ này xịn hơn thì mình cũng chả có tiền mà mình mua nữa. Ok, gắn đồ nè. Hiện giờ đép mình đang 640. Attack tăng có thể nói là tăng rất nhiều luôn đó. Hy vọng bộ giáp gỡ gạc miếng nào. Demi lăng amor. Chỗ ôi ôi, chỉ số intelligence ở đây 477, cao ngút trời luôn. Bộ bài này đang mặc là một bộ xịn rồi nên là chắc không cần thay. Kiểu này tăng là để đề phòng á, đề phòng ai biết lúc nào mà nó lôi mấy cái đứa này ra để nó bắt mình phải xài đâu. Cho nên là thôi để cho cái đoạn cuối này nó yên này. What? Tha hồ lên luôn. Vẫn còn một slot trống nè, chưa biết cho cái gì vô. Mà sao con này attack nó thấp vậy ta? Cảnh lung tung, cảnh bậy bạ rồi cho nó tele lên. Nhìn hình dạng thì chắc là cũng là vũ khí cuối rồi nha. Nhìn xịn sò phết. Ôi giời, con này nó vô đội thiệt đấy hả? Chết dở. Thường là mấy đứa mới vô đội là cái đồ của nó đặc biệt lắm. Đồ nó thường trên 1 cấp không. Cũng không biết gắn gì luôn. Phải lê. Gắn lung tung, gắn bậy bạ. Châu ơi, nó tùm lum. Biết con này đánh nó hệ gì vậy? Lại mất thời gian nữa rồi. Ôi level nó còn cao hơn mấy kia cả chục level. Chung là cứ tăng thôi, đề phòng lát nữa nó đẩy cái con này ra bắt mình phải xài, làm không có tăng không kịp. Con này chắc là dạng bắn nhiều phát nè, cho nên là chiêu nào sát thương của nó cũng thấp chủng hết. Đấy là chiêu, con này nó có AP nhiều quá. Ngồi mà đợi cho nó hồi được 5 chiêu AP thì nó chắc cũng chết ngắt rồi. Ấy, mất thời gian kinh lắm. Đó là nó đã cho mình là cái gì, điểm kinh nghiệm để có thể update rồi đấy. Chứ mà giống như ngày xưa mà chơi Chereverie mà nó sẽ bắt mình đi cày lại từ đầu cho cái con mới ấy. Ui rồi nó còn ác mộng kinh, thời gian đâu chịu cho nổi.
Oh, Ray. I was just speaking with Elena about what happened in the Empire.
It must have been pretty rough. So how was it? The other country and their so-called prince?
Well, aside from the three Virians, it was pretty much the same as Osirius. Just a lot of normal people living normal lives.
That normalcy applies on any world. It's easy to lose sight of that fact when looking from the perspective of a single nation or planet. But ask any inhabitant of any planet, and they will tell you that their home is normal.
You know, I've been thinking, Ray. We were shot down by the Astoria because Vergold has taken a anti-Federation stance, but no, I really don't understand any of this.
You don't need to, Chloe. Helping Osirius was my call. and that responsibility falls fully upon me. And my reasons were that I'd buddied up with Leticia and Albert right after I landed. That's it. There's no real deep meaning behind it.
True. The outcome may have been entirely different if, say, we had come down within the borders of the Empire instead.
When you put it that way, the Federation's underdeveloped planet preservation pact kind of makes sense.
Look, we're not perfect beings. It's impossible for us to always make the right decision. But ditching friends that are in need? That is definitely the wrong move.
Heartwarming, if wholly illogical.
Yeah, well, humankind is all about convincing ourselves otherwise.
Chả biết giờ nó muốn chị mình đi đâu.
Anyone home?
Chả thấy có gì bí mật hay gì. Này chắc đồ Trung Hoa quý báu nên không cho đập.
Welcome to our establishment. We offer the finest hospitality in all Ascendants. I hope you enjoyed your stay. We look forward to serving you again. I'll be back.
Vậy là không phải đi ngủ. Vậy là đi đâu? Oh my god.
We really have no choice but to fight for everything we know and love.
You would do anything for your friends. That much I am often reminded of.
That hurt.
Sweet! My bad.
Inconsiderate.
Còn quét chính đâu. Không hiểu luôn. Chuyện gì đang xảy ra vậy? Ôi rốt cục giờ làm gì? Ngủ rồi nó cũng không chịu. Ra ngoài nó cũng không cho. Ồ, mình còn thiếu gì nữa trời. Mấy cái dấu chữ V là cái gì ta? Là cái bảng hiệu đúng không? Hay cái gì? Bo tay. Bỏ thuốc cái trò này luôn đó. Chả biết nó muốn mình đi đâu luôn.
You would do anything for your friends. That much I am often reminded of.
Nó mất luôn cả cái dấu của cái nhiệm vụ phải đi ở đâu luôn à. Ok, cái dấu xuất hiện này nè. Ngạc nhiên chưa? Ngủ theo cốt truyện là có phòng sẵn, còn lúc nãy mình ngủ lan ngoài nó không tính.
Have you completed your preparations, everyone?
Yep.
The Royal Army and Fulga unit have already reached the plains south of Baldar. We must make haste. Everyone, do remain alert. We now move to make our way through Baldar.
Cái này không phải là game nhập vai nữa mà là game chạy Việt dã. Cứ bạ tí là chạy xì khói luôn. Anh kia đang đứng đợi mình kìa.
Enemies, dead ahead. Well, that's over with.
Ghê nhỉ. Kiếm ít sẻng. Đề phòng nó lại có vũ khí cao cấp hơn. Thì chí ít mình cũng mua được một cây.
Finally, we can get through this place without all the sneaking around.
Thằng này lại đứng đây.
There's one thing that has been on my mind. Sure. What's up?
Do those who work in the galactic transportation industry ever go to fight on the battlefield?
Of course not. Our job is just to deliver the cargo to its destination. Hand-to-hand combat is way above our pay grade.
I see. However, curiously enough, you seem to be familiar in combat from the start. And I also sense a rather peculiar air of courage about you.
Ah, right. I'm pretty sure I've got my good old dad to thank for that one.
Do tell.
In the transport business, your body is your capital. My dad would constantly remind me. He said, keep your body in shape so you don't turn into a liability. He also forced me to train in all kinds of military arts. So yeah, he's the culprit.
Fascinating. So those experiences were indeed useful. To think that the concept of military arts exists even beyond the stars.
Sure does. Seems like no matter how civilized we become, we just can't stop training ourselves. I hated doing it back then. There were plenty of times I wanted to quit, but now, I'm really grateful.
Cứ tưởng là nó nhanh chóng đi vô chỗ địch cho rồi. Ai ngờ còn đứng tâm sự với nhau được.
Oh, and guess what Antonio said to me then? You'll never guess.
Well, I do not know. I would have no idea. What did he say?
Okay, so he grabs hold of my shoulder, yeah? And he says, whoa, now, careful there. And he basically saves me from falling over. He's so dreamy. Oh, then he even helped me carry all our cargo. He's like my knight in shining armor. Oh, and you know what he tells me next?
Hey, come on now. What are you getting so hyped up for?
I am listening to Chloe speak of Antonio tales.
Yeesh, come on, Chloe, again? You never get tired of doing that?
How could I? There's just so much to say about how amazing he is. He's such a gentleman.
Is that so? Hey, you know you don't have to listen to Chloe's stories all the time, right? This has got to be troublesome for you too, no?
If you truly believe so, then please trade places with me sometime.
Nah, I'm good. I can't imagine hearing someone sing meaningless praise about my brother all day.
And like you, no one wants to hear her out. So, she always brings such talk to me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ray, do not assume this has no implications for you. She holds sentiment approaching infatuation for your brother. Should the two enter a relationship, and should it lead to matrimony, that would leave Chloe as your sister-in-law, your family.
Chloe, my sister?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Should the two of you become family, you may well be subjected to these tales of your brother on a daily basis. Perhaps it may be wise for you to take this time and grow accustomed to her stories.
Daily basis. Daily, huh?
I heard adventurers know a lot about medicine. So, is there such a thing as a hate potion? If you ever find one, I'll buy it from you. I'm running out of other options. There's this guy who is seriously obsessed with me. I'm flattered, but come on. I don't need to lose my independent edge on a relationship. Some children.
Rồi mấy đứa kia nó đứng nó tản nhau ra mỗi đứa một đống kìa. Có bộ căng à.
I know that many lives will be lost in this upcoming battle, but I hope a swift end will mean that many, many more lives are saved in the future.
Hey, what's up? Not catching enough Z's?
Indeed. I have been having such a dreadful time sleeping lately, and there's no particular reason for it either. Which prevents me from being at my best. What do you do in times like these, Raymond?
Me?
Does your world not have any special method to getting a good night's sleep?
Well, it might not be the best advice, but... They say counting animals works real well, like 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, and so on.
Is that it? I cannot see how that would make me fall asleep.
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it. You can pick whatever animal you like, too. You just gotta keep counting and counting.
I suppose there's no harm in trying. Very well, I will attempt your method tonight.
Oh, and they also say repeating monotonous phrases helps you fall asleep, so...
But keeping count requires concentration. Such a task could keep me up until morning.
Ok, có vẻ là sẽ có nhiều đoạn họ... Ôi sao mình mới chạy xuống đây, con đứa trên kia lại xuất hiện một đứa nữa vậy. Có vẻ là cái số đoạn hội thoại xuất hiện ở khu này sẽ rất là nhiều. Vì vậy cho nên là hiện giờ chắc mọi người chắc cũng gục hết rồi.
This is no time to stand idle. Our goal lies just ahead.
Cho nên chúng ta sẽ kết thúc lần stream này ở đây bạn. Cái này nó có nhiều thứ có thể lên lắm. Chúng ta có thể lên chiêu nè, là thay vì mà nâng cấp tùm lum la thì mình có thể nâng cấp chiêu.
Here we go, here we go! Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Mặc dù đấy nó ghi chỉ mạnh hơn tí thôi nhưng mà nó mạnh hơn khá nhiều á.
Here we go, here we go! Here we go, here we go, here we go! Here we go, here we go!
Chỗ này cho hên hả?
Starting to pay off.
Có nhiều cái tăng giống như không tăng rồi, có tài. Bà nội này thì nhiều chiêu lắm, thành ra không biết là bóc chiêu nào. Có mấy đứa mình không biết là xài chiêu nào.
Grist to the mill. All is grist to the mill.
Hàng này mình build theo hướng pháp sư, mà nếu mà để cho máy tự động nó cứ toàn xông vô đánh cận chiến, nhức cả đầu. Cái lúc mà chưa có ông nội pháp sư thì để thằng này đứng xa tỉa cũng ok. Ok, cảm ơn mọi người đã xem. Chúng ta sẽ gặp nhau vào cái clip kế tiếp. Hy vọng nó là cái clip để end cái series này. Chúc mọi người ngủ ngon. Nếu mọi người có nhu cầu xem lại hoặc là muốn xem tiếp về cái quá trình của cái series này thì có thể bấm vào nút theo dõi giúp mình để khi mình stream hệ thống báo. Ok, mọi người có thể coi lại bên YouTube và bên đó thì có lưu lại mỗi lần. Thế cảm ơn rất nhiều. Chúc mọi người ngủ ngon. Bye bye. See ya.